Sugar Baby, the fondly named pastor's wife, Pastor Mrs. Siju Iluyomade, receives gbasgbos online with her husband on her 60th birthday celebration that took place just a week after the demise of one of their major financiers of their church, the Oga Patapata of Access Bank, HERBERT Wigwe, who died in a chopper crash alongside his beautiful wife and his first son. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. The gbasgbos wey dey on ground now no be small thing. For those of us who are not in the know, Pastor Siju Iluyomade is the flamboyant and should we say very philanthropic wife of the pastor of RCCG, City of David, Pastor ID Iluyomade. Now, one thing this woman has always have, she's always, used to controversies. She's one of those pastors' wife, for RCCG. In fact, let's put any church in Nigeria where people they do gbasgbos for them. Number one, our way of dressing is something that a lot of people find kind of inappropriate. Not seductively, but the fact that it's very flamboyant. And no be small dresses she dey buy. She's who you can call Agbabola. The very beautiful lawyer by profession is one woman who has one of the largest groups of women when it comes to Christian women gathering, Arise, where she does a lot of activities. They do long walks, they do giving to the less privileged, women's meeting and all of that. So all those things cannot be downplayed. She's known her husband for 44 years. You can go to her page, you'll see a video where her husband talked a lot about her and that they've been married for 34 years, they courted for 10 years. And if he has to do life all over again, he would do it. In fact, he called her sugar baby, my sugar baby. That shows that this is a marriage that is working. How many people has met their husband 44 years ago and have remained married for 34 years? In this our present, what is happening in the world. Now, from this point, I want to say that perhaps you don't like people talking about pastors, or you don't even want anybody to talk about her. You might click off of this video because we have to share different perspective on what this is. However, this is not a platform to drag or throw couscous on her. We are going to share our varying thoughts about it. This woman celebrated her 60th birthday just about a week. In fact, another Sunday never meet him when Herbert Wigwe died. According to the reports, Herbert Wigwe had donated 500 million for one of their capital projects in church. Also, he is the head of the committee that is in charge of building project of the church, and as the Oga Patapata of Access Bank, he has the knife, he has the cake, he can do anything he wants to do with it. And decided to say when the church was not meeting up with their payments, he said instead of the church to keep accruing interest, let me give the church the 1 billion so that interest will not be accruing, which they can pay over time. So now Gunga person for that church. Aside that, they even said his wife Chizobad, his late wife, who buy alongside with him, also due to the influence of her husband, also made several donations. So they no be people where they don't know. Those kind of people, if they say make pastor do like this, he go do. Because how many 100 naira or 1,000 or 10,000 members go pull? Where if it be one person, where if he bring 1 billion? This brings to the question to be like, some people saying, like I said, we're going to share various perspectives. Some people saying, oh, why should a church building cost 1 billion naira? Because there are a lot of things in there. They're going to have lifts, they're going to have elevators, they're going to have this, they're going to have the modern architectural designs and all of that. That particular branch of RCCG is one that, it is not for Ambelon. It's not for Ambelon. Naira, dollars, euro, and all of that are common currencies because is a conglomerate of people that God have answered their prayers. Now people are now saying, should Pastor Siju have continued with these birthday plans barely a week after HERBERT Wigwe died? Now, for his 60th birthday, she must have been planning it way before now, way before that day, which is fine. However, one thing is very certain. As mommy G.O. that she is, yeah, HERBERT Wigwe is not, everybody is equal in the face of God. But we know, as human beings, right, some people have been privileged more than the other people. That's a given, whether we want to hear that or not. For whatever thing Wigwe has achieved in his lifetime, he has achieved a lot that a lot of people will not achieve in their lifetime, to be the CEO of a bank. Now, this man's efforts at consolidating and putting himself in their shoes of giving the church so much money shows that he has a heart to give. So many billionaires, they know they give. Either in a church or mosque, they know go give and nothing go happen. But for a good deed, or even if they say, you know, do amo, but even if you say it's still the money, come bring for church, at least he's giving. Which is not the case, because it cannot be substantiated. Now, would it have made sense for this madam to have shifted her 60th birthday or not? Before you do anything, as a known personality, a celebrity, an actor, a pastor, especially there where they limelights like that, there's something called using emotional intelligence. There's something called reading the temperature in the room. In fact, sometimes before you even talk to your children in the house, you have to check the temperature. Say, this thing where I won't talk now. Say, is they right for the temperature weight in the house? I make her just keep quiet. A lot of people are of the opinion that these tragic incidents that claim 3 lives, 2 generations, papa, mama, and son, is what for their mommy G.O., in this case, Pastor Siju, to at least shifted the birthday party till after the burial of these people involved. Some alleged that she and her husband are even yet to go and pay a visit to HERBERT Wigwe's father and mother. Yes, the man still gave papa and mama. We saw video of Ike, the former partner of HERBERT, that came to visit them. We saw Dapo Abiodun and some other few people who visited them as well. So whether they visited or not is not even talked about yet, which a lot of people believe that they've not even paid a courtesy visit. Some are even saying the proper mommy Gio, Baba Adeboye's wife, was also at the party. That was it right for her to be there? Wouldn't she have cautioned Madam Siju to say, let's stop this thing? Now, if you are a public figure, there's something called public relations that you have to be very, very careful about. I don't send anyone. It's my life, I don't care. The truth of the matter, the demise of that man who is 57 years, who would have paid any money to live to see his 60th birthday, but unfortunately passed out or passed away in that very, very unfortunate incident, should be a sober reflection to be like, this man had dreams. This man has achieved a lot. Look at his new automated home that he did with billions of dollars on the island in December, just this December, and by February, it's gone. So, Yoruba will say, and the Wigwe family have decided to say they should not, Pastor Siju and her husband and RCCG should not come for the burial. So that's their own reaction to it. Are we going to blame them? No. Oh no, we are not going to blame them, because HERBERT Wigwe's papa is one of the board of directors or board of church trustees in that church. So angle tó fi kọjú sí church yẹn ó serious gidi gan ni. Nǹkan tó tún bí àwọn èèyàn nú ni wípé Flavour, the Agbabola crooner, was the one that was even called to come and sing, and he was dancing. Please check on social media, you see the video there. That should Madam Siju have called Flavour or chose lots of other gospel artists. So ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pọ̀ gan lóríṣiríṣi, but one thing I will always say is this: once you carry the title of being man of God or woman of God, either as a Christian or as a Muslim or even as a traditional worshipper, you have put yourself in a particular point on a pedestal, and expectations are very high, whether we like it or we do not like it. Now, a lot of people have been writing online. If you go online, you see some people saying, writing like an open letter to RCCG City of David or letter to RCCG itself to be like, what you've done is wrong. Yes, you've paid the caterer. Yes, you paid for the venue. Yes, you've done this. But shifting it will be a great honor, which she would have done. This is the school of thought of a lot of people to be like, ṣé yín ò ní human feeling lára ni? Ìran méjì ló lọ bẹ́yẹn ní ọjọ́ kan. People that don't even know him, we never chop one kobo out of Wigwe's money, where their paths no cross till he pay. When that news broke out, it was very sobering. Very, very sobering. How much more now people will be say, no be 1,000, no be 10,000, no be 100,000, no be 100 million, 1 billion naira from his own money. So, to whom much is given, much is expected, is the talk we do on ground now. And the truth of the matter is that as they day on top of leadership of that church, one expect them to have even maybe done a minute silence, which we never see on social media, for the late Wigwe, or have shifted the program. So it's a lot going on. A lot of things are expected, but the gbasgbos, where they come along their side now, they don't expect it. And it's making people think like, hey, do we even know what we are doing? Is there humanity in the church? Is the church after we go grab what we go grab? If you buy, you buy. You know what we say? Kajiju kashe bi eni toku. Kawani ti yoshi daro eni. So K Maroki, you know, I want to only ogbon. But one thing is very important. Whatever position you are, as a public figure, and as especially a person who God, you have placed yourself in that line of God, your ways and manners should be worthy of emulation. Bible no so only mourn with those who mourn. So people have their different perspective on this, like I said, but the truth of the matter be say the God where you do worship now your heart it. Because the truth of the matter is this life where we did so, life will move on. You don't even know who is going to mourn you. You don't even know who will feel so bad when something happens to you. So now so we see more. And since they don't want them, say make they no come the burial, make themselves sit down. Because you cannot beat a pikin, make it talk, so make the pikin no cry. It's impossible. May the family of the Wigwe's and the remaining children they left behind be strong enough so that they receive strength at this very dark moment in their lifetime. Anything where we they do, my people, just make sure say you do good. Because anytime we buy come, everybody go answer that call. When, how, we are going to answer it, only God knows. But whenever the time comes, just do your best and leave the rest. Because life will definitely move on. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you for our next video. RIP once again to the Oga Patapata about Wigwe of Access Bank, his late wife and his son. May their soul continually rest in perfect peace.